Does God have anything to say?
A girl dreamed she was living in a country house, slightly older than she is now. She and the boy next door were expected to work the fields at night, crossing a blizzard-covered tundra. Along the way, they found an 11-year-old girl buried in the snow and freed her. As they continued, a giant woman, over 10 feet tall, appeared, a figure who roams the roads at night and takes anyone she finds. The girl and the boy hurried to escape. On their way back, they found an 11-year-old boy buried in the snow with a broken foot. A rope was attached to him, but it snapped when the girl tried to pull him out. Unable to save him before the giant woman arrived, they fled, leaving him behind. Later, the boy, who was presumably captured by the giant woman, was seen walking down the stairs saying he had a nightmare. His mother asked if he earned any money for the family. He said no. This dream, as seen through the interpretive framework, is not just symbolic, it is diagnostic. It reveals the spiritual architecture that surrounds the girl, testing her development of conscience, judgment, and emotional responsibility. The figures in the dream are not people, but archetypes, and the setting is a spiritual domain under hostile management. Let's break this down rigorously and spiritually. Setting: the country house, the night fields, and the blizzard. The family home becomes a testing ground. Her family world is not safe, but the starting point of task, risk, and discernment. Work in the fields at night, symbolic of labor under spiritual darkness, an inversion of the Edenic order. Daylight equals God's order, Genesis 1. Blizzard equals confusion, coldness, loss of feeling, spiritual or emotional numbness, an environment where discernment and action are impaired. The night is far gone, the day is at hand, Romans 13:12. Yet here, the work is demanded in the night, not day. This is a false dominion. The younger girl buried in the snow. A younger child is buried, rescued. This is latent potential, a figure of innocence and the forgotten self, a shadow of the dreamer's younger self. She is rescued, unlike the boy. She symbolizes what is still within reach, what can be reintegrated or protected. This figure is the younger conscience. Frozen but not lost, her retrieval is a victory. The giant woman who walks the roads at night. This is no ordinary figure. This is Lilith again, under a different form. Pure, archetypal, feminine, spiritual power. Predatory, massive, non-human. She walks at night. She rules the time of spiritual blindness. She takes anyone she finds. She is a collection force, an agent of mass soul reaping. She is a test of reaction speed, but more importantly, of loyalty, discernment, and moral clarity under impossible pressure. She lies in wait as for a prey and increases the unfaithful among men. Proverbs 23:28. The boy buried in snow with a broken foot and a rope. Another child, 11. But this one is male, indicating responsibility, future leadership, and independent action. The rope breaks. The system of rescue or salvation has failed. There is no easy pull. Broken foot. Spiritual inability to walk rightly, meaning that he cannot walk the narrow path. The girl abandons him, and he is presumably taken. This is a test of discernment, not compassion. She is not judged for abandoning him. She is being refined by recognizing what she can and cannot save. If the blind lead the blind, both will fall into a pit. Later scene, the boy who was taken is alive, but dreaming. He is back, but different. He says he had a nightmare. The dream is his, not hers anymore. This signals spiritual infection or reassignment. His mother asks him if he earned money, and he says, no. This scene is tragic. The boy has been taken, returned, but spiritually altered. He is no longer innocent, but he owes something to a system he doesn't understand, a false economic or spiritual system. Interpretation, dream function and sorting role. This dream is a selection dream with elements of divine exposure. The girl is being shown what to save, the girl, what must be left behind, the boy, what hunts at night, the giant woman, how systems fail, the broken rope, the invalid labor system. She is not being punished in this dream. She is being taught spiritual realism. You cannot save everyone. You are not safe, but you must still move forward in the cold. Archetypal roles. The girl equals the initiate, being trained to discern what is truly savable. The younger girl, her former self, innocent potential. The boy, others under judgment, already spiritually broken. The giant woman, the system of death that collects those without spiritual mobility. The mother of the boy, enforcer of the false spiritual economy. Final message. The world she is growing into is hostile, false, and designed to take the slow and the innocent. But not all innocent can be saved. This dream reveals the formation of righteous discernment, not just empathy.